No, I'm not doing keto. I can't live without bread. Listen, I totally understand, and you probably have your mind made up, but just hear me out. Did you realize that an average American consumes 53 pounds of bread per year? That's 26 kilograms. Is that a bit excessive? That's a lot of bread. The glycemic index of bread is 71. Okay, and it can actually go to 80, 81 too, depending on what kind of bread it is. So even though bread is low fat, it'll be broken down into sugar, then converted into fat in a big way. So the low fat bread has too many carbs that just turn into fat, and it'll spike insulin, which then blocks the ability to burn the fat. So if you're trying to lose weight, it's going to be almost impossible if you're consuming bread. A lot of white bread has bleach in it, which is chlorine dioxide. And there's some animal studies that show that this can lead to type 1 diabetes, destroying the pancreas. Then you have an enzyme called transglutaminase, which basically changes the texture of the dough. But the problem is it worsens the sensitivity to gluten. Gluten is the protein in certain grains, and 20 million Americans are sensitive to gluten or are gluten intolerant. That means that when you consume foods with gluten, it will actually destroy the little roots on the inside of your digestive system. Those are called villi, and basically make them go away. So they're blunted. So you can't absorb anymore, especially even like fat-soluble vitamins and nutrients. So it can really impair the absorption of nutrients. And it can even trigger autoimmune diseases and affect your friendly microbes. Now, when you consume whole grains, you're getting the bran, which is loaded with something called phytic acid, which blocks zinc, creating a zinc deficiency. And also, the more bread that you consume, the more you're depleted of vitamin B1, other B vitamins, vitamin E, and zinc. B1 and vitamin E are essential for the heart. So this is what I'm going to recommend. There are alternatives that you can do. One is called oopsie bread or cloud bread. It's made from egg whites, cream cheese, baking soda, and salt. I put a link down below for the recipe, but this actually is pretty good. You can also make bread out of almond flour, cauliflower, chia seed, flax seed, coconut flour, zucchini. So there are alternatives. And here's the thing. If you crave bread, you're usually deficient in vitamin B1. And if you started taking nutritional yeast, that will actually decrease the cravings. If you start doing healthy keto and intermittent fasting, your hunger will go down, making it much easier to avoid bread. But if you wanted a real amazing bread recipe that tastes almost identical to bread, and it'll make you happy, and yes, you can put butter on it, check out this video on this page right now.